So, breaking news. Okay. It looks like. Oh, and good morning. It's early morning. Look, it's fight night tonight. I will be calling the Clarissa Shields fight early today, and I'll be calling the Keith One-Time Thurman fight for sure later. But let's get to the breaking news. It looks like George Kambosos is sick of the shit. So, I'm sorry. So, look, here's the breaking news. I just saw a tweet with George Kambosos talking to Devin the Dream Haney, saying, look, pretty much, and I'm paraphrasing, when I said that we can talk, he said, I meant it. He added Eddie Hearn. He said, what's wrong with your boy? He was like, he told Devin the Dream Haney, I expected more from you. He said to DAZN, he was like, look, it looks like y'all have no faith in him and Devin Haney. And then he said to Lomachenko, reach out to Bob Arum. Bob Arum! My family's still asleep. Reach out to Bob Arum. And make the deal with Lou DiBella, which is George Kambosos' promoter. Look, I don't know. I know that there was a money situation with Devin the Dream Haney. Devin the Dream Haney did feel that he was being lowballed when it comes to the finances. Look, let me keep it real with you. There's so many things that happens. Okay, when someone's offered a certain amount of money, the taxes get there. The government gets their cut right off the bat. Okay, that can be up to like half of it. Ask Adrian Clark, AC. We love you, boy. AC, that's my guy. He was breaking us down for us, actually, on Protect Yourself at All Times. But, you know, the government, they get their slice right off the top. Then you have to pay managers and sanctioning bodies and nutritionists and trainers and all those things. I mean, you end up with a very small portion. So Devin the Dream, he knows what he's expecting. He felt that he was lowballed. I'm not sure the finances around the whole thing. What I was saying before, earlier this week, was that it looks like boxing has money. $41 million purse bid from Frank Warren for Tyson the Gypsy King Fury versus Dillian White. And I know that this is the heavyweight division, all right? But Devin the Dream Haney, him asking for more money, I just know that boxing has money. And I know, look, it's Devin the Dream Haney versus Kambosos aren't heavyweights, okay? That's lightweight, and I know that makes less money, but still, it's still an important fight. This is to clear up undisputed. This is undisputed. You would think it has its value, okay? Enough for Devin the Dream Haney to be satisfied, you would think, but I don't know, all right? I don't know. This is me guessing. I'm not going to say what I'm saying here is facts. But as a boxing fan, I'm okay. I'm okay with seeing Lomachenko versus George Kambosos. You already know my stance on the whole undisputed thing. I see George Kambosos as undisputed. Hold on one second. Let me get my two sugars. I've been putting cream in my coffee, man. I don't know if I'm allowed to say black two sugars. I guess I got to say black two sugars with cream or something. I'm going to do that. But let me conclude with this. As a boxing fan, seeing Lomachenko versus George Kambosos would be extremely entertaining either way. George Kambosos, he gets a lot of respect from me for wanting Vasily Lomachenko. I said this before. I think fighting Devin the Dream Haney is the integrity move. Why? Simple. I see Devin the Dream Haney as someone who earned the interim title, meaning he earned his way to be considered mandatory for the WBC title. And at that time, he was elevated to full-time champion. Lomachenko was elevated to franchise champion. So I see Devin the Dream Haney as someone earning the title shot, just like Dillian White. Everybody's going hard for Dillian White. Anyone who didn't fight Dillian White, like Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, when he didn't get, make those fights with Dillian White, everybody was getting down on Wilder. I don't see why the same energy isn't towards George Kambosos when Devin the Dream Haney's been sitting right there beating on that door for a while. I think he's deserving. I think the integrity move is there. I think the ballsy move is what George Kambosos is doing also, wanting and going after Vasily Lomachenko. I think Vasily Lomachenko, I think he's the best out the three, all right? With experience, boxing ability, all those things. Let me get some of this black two sugars. I'm going to conclude with this. It looks like George Kambosos is losing his patience. It looks like he's really going to go after Vasily Lomachenko, or it can be a negotiation tactic. I'm going to tell you this. I haven't heard much from Vasily Lomachenko. Do you ever? But I call this time the Arrow the True Spence experience. We're going to call it the Spence experience. When someone gets extremely quiet, they're very close to making fights happen. When people get loud, you don't know what's going on. Are they just trying to confuse people, take away from excitement, or cover their own tracks and say, hey, I did all I could, but they're just talking? I'm not sure. But after Errol Spence made that fight with Manny Pacquiao that fell through due to the eye injury, you start seeing things. Jamal Charlo looks like he's close for the Canelo Alvarez fight. You haven't really heard much from Jamal Charlo. When things get quiet, looks like the fight's going to happen. Before I go, I'm going to drink my coffee. Catch up with Batman Detective, okay? Very good book. It's called Shadows of the Bat. I have to catch up with my Batman stuff. You know that Batman movie's coming out. Showbiz, the adult. I'm out.